Well, hello there, and good evening, YouTube. I'm William Brantley, reporting from South Jackson, Tennessee, ready to share with you today's climate summary and give you a forecast for the next few days momentarily. It turned out to be a wet day today. It's been raining pretty good here in Jackson, and south part of Jackson, and other parts of Madison County as well. Matter of fact, the rain's coming down pretty good as I speak here in the Bemis area. And looking at the radar, we got more to come. The rain will probably or should end after midnight tonight. So it'll be wetter tonight than it was most of yesterday evening. But the rain should end a little after midnight, or around 2 or 3 o'clock tomorrow morning. And then the sun should pop out right around sunrise. The sky should clear around that time and be a beautiful day tomorrow to make up for today's cloudy, kind of cool day that we had. Alright, as of 5 p.m. Here in the Bemis area, the skies were clear, cloudy weather. At that time, of course, we had rain falling at that time, and it still is as of 6:28. p.m. The temperature at 5 p.m. was 45 degrees. In the Bemis area, it's dropped down to 44 degrees at the current time as 6:29 p.m. And we had a wind chill at 5 p.m. of 39 degrees. Yeah, I had actually a wind chill of 39 degrees at that time. That would be, of course, the coldest low wind chill for today so far. And 44 degrees, the current temperature, would be the low for the day since midnight. Today's high was at midnight, 52 degrees. No, it didn't get quite that warm in the daytime. It was mainly in the mid to upper 40s for temperatures just about all day today, or at least during the daylight hours. But at midnight it was 52, and that will go down as the 24-hour high for today. And rainfall-wise, I had 42 hundredths of an inch of rainfall here so far as of 5 p.m. here in the Bemis area. And not including the 42 hundredths of an inch, I've had 6.17 inches of rain for April, and 26.95 inches of rain for the year so far. I just thought I'd pass that along to you. Add 42 hundredths to those figures I just gave you, and you get the updated amount there and all. Alright, highest wind gust today was 32 miles per hour. Yeah, a little windy today out of northwest at about 2 p.m. is when that happened. Today's records for April the 19th, hottest high would be 94 degrees, my goodness, in 2006. The coolest high would be 51 degrees in 1983. We kind of came close to that, but the high has to be cooler than that to be a record. So it was still cool whether a record or not. 51 is the record in 1983. Warmest low would be 71 degrees in 1995, while the coldest low would be 29 degrees in 2001. Rainfall record for the day so far, 1.97 inches, and that fell in the year 2013. I doubt we'll break that record, but you never know. We've got some fairly steady rain coming our way between now and midnight that might break that record, but we still got a little ways to go, having 42 hundredths of an inch so far as of 5 p.m. Alright, that's the basic climate data for the moment. Let's go ahead and look at the radar and a few other graphs, the satellite and the forecast maps, and be on our way with the video. I'll start off with the radar, of course. And you're going to see where most of the rain is now, and it's just about right over Jackson and good portions of West Tennessee. As you can see, the heaviest rain right now is in the western side of Jackson, Now right here is Jackson, of course. I believe, yeah, that's Jackson right in here. And the heaviest is right along the west side, and it's moving southward, and Bemis is kind of on the southern edge of this. And as you can see, it's moving south, but we have all of this to deal with in the next few hours this evening. Let me branch it out just a little bit and get a view of Middle and East Tennessee. There you see how much rain is coming in from the north and moving south. That's because that low pressure system is a supportive low from yesterday's rain is over the Nashville area. If you look real close, you can almost see a counterclockwise circle just about right over Nashville, just a hair north of Nashville. It's raining over there as well, and it's pulling rain in from Kentucky to the west part of Kentucky and Illinois, down through West Tennessee. But it should be gone again after midnight tonight. And we still have this area right up in here, which is also fairly steady rain and a little heavy. That'll be moving down toward our way in the next 2 or 3 hours. So we still got to deal with all this rain swinging around and moving down through Jackson and points south of there. Alright. Let me branch it out one more time. See how widespread it is. That's pretty. Most of the heavy rain is right over Middle and West Tennessee right now, as you can see from this satellite radar view. Pretty heavy rain to our north up in western Kentucky, headed down toward West Tennessee and Jackson. And at the moment, the heaviest is on the west side of Jackson, like I said just moments ago. But it's still pretty much raining across the whole city, though. Whoa, excuse me. I didn't mean to mess up the radar. Look. There you see, pretty heavy there. Right along the west side of Jackson there, right in here. So Haywood County and western Madison County is getting pretty good rain at the moment. And all this is yet to come through tonight as it moves down south. Alright. That's a pretty good look at the radar this evening. Let's look at the satellite picture. I got a few sinus problems tonight, so that's why I'm talking a little low. So hopefully you'll be able to understand most of what I was saying. I'll try not to cough too much, if I can help it. There's the clouds. There's a low. You see it real good there on this satellite picture. It's centered around Nashville, and it's moving on. Clear line is over there towards central Arkansas. It should be over here towards sunrise tomorrow morning. And there's the rest of the system from yesterday, giving the eastern portion of the country some pretty good rain. But it's clearing pretty good to the west, well west of us, in western Arkansas and points west. Alright, let's take a look at the current surface map, thanks to the Weather Channel, and it shows, let me see if I can get it to where I can show it to you a little bit better. There we go. I need to bring this up a touch. There we go. I think I'm ready to show it to you now. There's a low pressure system there. It looks like it's over Knoxville, over East Tennessee basically. And you see the rain around it, how widespread it is. Goes all the way up to the New England states, all the way down to, well, southern Alabama at least, a little bit of Mississippi. And on the cold front part of it, it goes all the way down to southern Florida, even though it's not raining much in Florida at the moment. And there's tonight's current surface map, and really that's it for the whole country. A little bit of rain out in the Pacific Northwest, and that's about it. Alright, once it gets through here, that's it for at least a few days anyways. Alright, let's look at tomorrow's forecast maps. They came up okay today. That's good. Tomorrow morning's forecast map, according to the Weather Channel. Go ahead a little bit. There's a low pressure system. There you see where it's at, near Cincinnati, Ohio. A little rain stretching south of that through Middle and East Tennessee. Be gone from West Tennessee by then. Should be gone around 2 or 3 o'clock tomorrow morning from Jackson at least. A little heavier rain up north in Kentucky, and there you see the areas where it's going to be heavier. And it goes all the way up to New England. And again, it's going to be fairly clear west of us. A little rain in the Pacific Northwest, as you can see. And that's again the map features for forecast for tomorrow morning. Alright, let's look at midday tomorrow. I don't think a whole lot changes. Maybe the systems might move just a little bit. There's the low pressure still over Kentucky. And most of the rain by then is east of Nashville and over in East Tennessee, but it's light by then. Maybe a little heavy over in the mountains of North Carolina and up Virginia. There you see the darker green where it's going to be heavier. And that's almost it again for the rest of the country except for the Pacific Northwest by midday tomorrow. Alright, let's look at tomorrow night's forecast map. For Saturday evening, most of it has cleared Tennessee by then. Only the northeast sections of East Tennessee might be getting a little rain. And extreme northern portions of North Carolina, as you can see there. And it lightens up to the north of us, though. It's not all that heavy up in where the low pressure systems are. They kind of weaken down a little bit according to this map. And it clears up pretty much to our west, and some more rain, and of course the Pacific Northwest. As you can see, we're spotty and heavy and light at different parts of the west part of the country. And that's pretty much the way the map looks like for tomorrow night, nationwide. Alrighty. Okay, it's time to look at the local forecast, the Pacific forecast, for right here in Jackson and most of West Tennessee. And let me make the minor adjustments here so I can read it to you. Let's see, get this to where, there we go. Of course, it's going to be mostly cloudy the rest of tonight till around daybreak tomorrow, and then it should become fair by then and for the rest of tomorrow. The rain should end after midnight, around 2 or 3 o'clock tomorrow morning, and be just nice weather after sunrise tomorrow. In the meantime, there's about a good 60, maybe 70% chance of some steady rain showers this evening. Some of it could be heavy briefly. No flash flooding is expected at this time, though. Not that I understand, at least. The moon rose or will rise, rather, at 7:58 p.m., right around 8 p.m. It'll be setting tomorrow morning at 6:43 a.m. And the moon should be full, complete full tonight. We won't get to see it, though, since it's so cloudy and raining. No, sorry. We should be able to see it tomorrow night, though. That's what I was going to say before I got choked up there. Alright, mostly cloudy, like I said, tomorrow until around sunrise, then becoming fair. Low near 42 tomorrow morning, a little cool tomorrow morning. But it should warm up nicely to around 66. We'll have northwest winds at 15 to 25 miles per hour. And again, today it gusted to, what was it, 30-something miles per hour today. 32 miles per hour at 2 p.m. out of northwest. Alright, that was today's wind gust. Tomorrow will be not a whole lot different, about the same tomorrow if possible. Alright, the sun rises tomorrow morning at 6:16 a.m. sets at 7:32 p.m. Moon will be rising tomorrow night at 9:05 p.m. There should be a pretty moon, since it still should be full even then. And be setting at 7:19 a.m. Sunday morning. Speaking of Sunday, Easter Sunday, the weather seems to be holding up still. Mostly clear skies, a little cool though. Low of 43 degrees. A high of about 78, almost 80. Still should be a pretty day. With southwest winds of 5 to 15 miles per hour. And the sun will be rising at 6:16 a.m. and be setting at 7:33 p.m. on Easter Sunday. Alright, going on into Monday, fair skies will continue with low near 53, high of 79, with south winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. It'll be back to mostly cloudy by next Tuesday, low of 56, high of 80, with southwest winds at 10 to 20. Also mostly cloudy next Wednesday, low of 57, high of 79, with south winds at 10 to 20. By next Thursday, it's going to be continued mostly cloudy. We got a 50% chance of some showers on that day. A low of 59, high of 76, with south winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. The rain may continue into next Friday, mostly cloudy, with a small 40% chance of showers till Friday night. Then it should become fair. Low of 60, high of 78, with east winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Next weekend, as of right now, looks pretty. Mostly clear, generally, both days. Mostly fair Saturday, and actually very cloudy Sunday. That's almost mostly fair, at least at times. But also means it's also going to be mostly cloudy at times. It'll be kind of fluctuating. But that's a long way out. That may change between now and next Sunday. Low next Saturday morning near 58, high around 81. East winds at 10 to 20. And next Sunday, April 28th, low near 61, high of 82. It's going to be warming up next weekend. How about that? With south winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Alright, that's it for this evening. I hope you get a chance to enjoy your Friday night tonight, and I hope you have a fantastic weekend coming up with highs in the mid-60s to almost 80 by Sunday, which is really not bad for this time of the year. Generally fair skies after daybreak tomorrow. So I got a fairly pretty weekend after this rainy Friday and Friday night that we're experiencing. Well, alrighty, that's it for tonight. Thank you for watching and viewing and subscribing and leaving some nice comments, and hope to talk to you again tomorrow night. And until then, good night, and may God bless you.